guys, welcome to today's video. We're slowly progressing into spring/summer, which means soon it will be festival season. So today I decided to do a really fun half-cut crease, tropical, glittery vibes, because a festival look isn't a festival look without glitter. It does feature me using the Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope Dream palette from Urban Decay, and also the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette, because we've got some fun bright colours going on. I do show you how I do everything in this tutorial, so if you do want to see how I created this look, please continue watching. So first I'm going to prep my skin while I'm doing my brows and eyes. I'm going to start off with Fix Plus by MAC. Then I'm going to give my skin a lovely glowy look by using strobe cream. This is the peach one. It's my favourite. You need like about this much. But you can kind of layer this product to how you like. Be doing my brows, so we'll zoom in. And I like to use MAC's Dipdown Fluidline gel. I've been using this for ages. When it runs out, I'll finally change up what I'm using, but there's still quite a bit left and I've had this for ages. I'm going to concentrate on the outside of my brow and then feather it through the front. I do have more of an in-depth video on how to do these brows, so I'll link it down below. Out the brows, I use MAC's Studio Finish Concealer, and I use the colour NW15. I'm going to carve out my brow. To give them a little bit more of a hair-like feel, I'm just going to take my 210 brush and create little hairs with Dipdown. Colour as my transition, I'm going to be using the Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope Dream palette, and I'm going to be using the colour Tajin, which is this top orange shade. I'm going to be buffing that into my crease. Next colour, just to blend those out perfectly, I'm going to be going to the Kristen Leanne Daydream palette, and I'm going to be taking the colour Daydream, just buffing out that Tajin colour. Taking the Zulu palette by Juvias Place, and I'm going to be taking this bright orange. I'm going to be buffing that deeper into the crease. Go back in with those other colours and just blend that very edge. So next I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette, and I'm going to be taking this kind of like reddish pink matte shade here, and I'm going to deepen up the eye even more. You want to make sure you take these colours quite high in the inner corner, because we're going to be doing a half cut crease and you want the colours to still show after we cut the crease. So I'm going to pat on the outer corner and then go into the crease. Start to have a block of that red. You want to take an orange, and I'm going to now take the orange from the Huda Beauty palette, and then I'm going to buff that outer corner of the eyeshadow. I feel like the more eyeshadows you have in a look, the more it looks amazing, because everything just blends nice. You're creating all that dimension, so it will blend. And take your brush that just has a bit of Daydream on and Tajin, and just literally buff it out. So to cut a crease, I'm going to be taking a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm using the colour Fair, which is basically white. And I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. And then what you want to do is take a flat shader brush, and you're going to basically place it on your mobile eyelid. Look up, move your eye around, and let it print to how high the cut crease is going to need to be. So you want to get quite a lot on your brush, and you literally want to tap it on the eyelid. And then you want to look up, move around, up, down, shake it all around, do the hokey cokey and turn around. That's what it's all about. And you can see that prints as high as it needs to be. So then you just want to follow that as your guide and use tapping motions. Keep double checking that that is high enough. Cut creases always end up being higher than you actually think. But the trick is to have loads of concealer on your brush, because if you don't, it's not going to do that printing and it's not going to be a very sharp line. Don't get that here. I always pat that end out with my finger because it doesn't matter as much. See how quick and easy that was to create the cut. For the front part of a cut crease, I'm going to be using yellow. I'm using the middle shade from the Huda Beauty palette on a flat brush, and I'm just going to pack it on top of that concealer. Take it about halfway. For the middle part of our cut crease, I'm going to be going back to the electric palette still, and I'm going to be using that orange, and then I'm going to finish off the outer corner with that red again. So orange in the center. In with that red again. The Leanne Kaleidoscope Dream palette. I'm going to be taking the colour Brixton on my brow bone and then the colour Leo in my inner corner, but I'll probably like combo mix them for my inner corner. Yeah. Leo in my inner corner to make it poppin'. It literally transforms any look. To add a little glitter accent, I'm going to be taking the Heavy Metal Glitter liner by Urban Decay called Distortion, and I'm going to apply that alongside the cut crease, but I'm going to layer it several times. Any on the yellow like I just did because the funny room there. I'm just literally getting it on like just above where I've cut the crease. Next for the under eye, I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay Jean Michael Basquiat pencil in Post Punk, which was a limited edition but I believe some stores still have it. I'm just going to rock that back and forth on my lash line. On the Kaleidoscope Dream palette, I'm going to be taking the colour Lime Tine, and I'm going to snake that underneath my lower lash line. Going back to the electric palette, I'm going to be taking this matte deep green colour. I'm going to be making that on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And then it wouldn't be a festival look without a shitload of glitter, so I'm going to be going back to Distortion Glitter. I'm going to apply that heavily on the inner corner and underneath the lash line. Can't remember whose video it was. I think it was Jamie Genevieve, but she said to kind of use a crisscross motion, and that loads the best amount of glitter on. Today I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I haven't used this foundation in a long time, and I wore it yesterday for the first time in ages. Oh my god, I forget how well it lasts on your skin. That is literally the most amazing thing. So I wear the colour 1-in-1 Ivory Nude because I am pale AF. I'm going to pop some primer on quick and then we'll be putting that on. Full coverage foundation, I like to use the 170 from MAC, which is like a nice flat dome kind of cuckoo brush. I just kind of use sort of circular / swiping motions. The good thing about Double Wear is although it's matte and long lasting, it isn't dry for your skin. I don't know if it's because of what I put underneath, but I literally find it's not dry at all. For a matte foundation, like, it is life. If you watched my updated skin routine, you know that I use a chisel, loads of concealer, and that's still the case when I have a full coverage foundation. So I'm going to be swiping Fair Tart Shape Tape on my under eye and down the sheener. And because that's too light, I then take a colour that's too dark, because it's hard to really get in the UK. I take light medium, and I kind of go in between. There's not much of this left at all, to be honest. That noise is satisfying. Then, my next concealer is the Prolongwear by MAC, and this is NC20. I take about 2 pumps of that. I just dot that above. We'll kind of connect all the colours. Down to Cena. Who knows why I wear this much concealer, but I bloody know that it makes my makeup last, so I don't actually care. And my skin isn't bad, so it can't be that bad. So I'm now just going to buff this out with a damp beauty blender. Whoa, my goodness. And just kind of bounce it into the skin. Recently I used to use my beauty blender to set under my eyes, but I've recently stopped not to, because I feel like I don't need to have as much power as I've been doing, because I do have more dry skin and this foundation lasts so well anyway. I'm going to be taking the Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in Light Plus to set under my eyes mainly, and I'm using a brush, just literally patting that under the eye because it's just too much otherwise. And then I kind of take it down the centre where foundation would wear a bit more, or normal people would get oily. And then just like a little light dusting everywhere. Don't need much, to be honest, even though this probably looks like a lot to people, so ignore that if you're like hating on me. Oh, I just realised I haven't done my mascara, and if I fuck that up, that's going to ruin my base. But YOLO, we're going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Yes. So mascara's on, I'll pop some lashes on the second. Top lashes, I like to use Perversion mascara by Decay. Bottom, I like to use Extended Play by MAC. I'm that extra that I have to have 2 mascaras. Who knows, that's what's happened when you have loads of makeup. For blush, I'm going to be taking my all-time favourite, which is this lovely peachy glowy blush, and this is called Fairly Precious. Excuse the filthiness of the pan. I'm going to apply that on my eye peel. Glow. These blushes are nice. It's one of the Extra Dimension blushes. Directly on top of that, I take a highlighter, which is like an iridescent pink, and this one is Show Girl by MAC, so it's very broken, but you can kind of see the iridescence in the lid, and I apply that directly on top of my blush. Glow from all angles. For highlighter, we're going to keep with this sort of golden tropical theme. So I'm going to take a gold highlighter, and this is MAC's Oh Darling. Very good chin highlight. My mum the other day was like, oh, I think you've got a bit too much shine on your chin. And I was like, no mum, that's on purpose. Now, because Oh Darling is a little bit dark for me, I do then take an eyeshadow. I'm supposed to take an eyeshadow, where is it? So, I take Nylon eyeshadow from MAC, which is a nice like white, yellow sort of highlight, just to make it a little bit lighter, make it pop even more. Because who needs, I don't even know the bloody name of it. Who needs Facetune when you can bloody highlight amazingly in real life? Woo! Yes, girl. To bronze my skin, I'm going to be taking Medium Tan, which is a Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. I'm going to be putting out my cheekbones. And then just all over, sort of temple vibe. Forehead. Even though I have a fringe, but I like to know that I'm bronzed underneath that fringe too. Already I've lined them with Nice and Spicy, and then I'm just going to be taking Well Lipstick by MAC. I thought I'd go for like a dark nude. Then I'm going to top the lips off with some gloss, and I'm going to be using the Grand Illusion Gloss in Space Bubble. Oh! Love it. Oh, it's in my teeth. How great. We're just going to finish off my sprays with my sprays. We're just going to finish off my face with the All Nighter Decay Setting Spray. Yes, darling. Woo! British Short fringes can be the most annoyingest thing ever. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I always say like I'm going to try and keep up with videos and then I don't. I'm really sorry about that. I will try, like I say every time, but at least I have a video for you now. That's something, and it's a nice fun tutorial, and it's a nice fun tutorial. So if you did like it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, make sure you turn on that little bell to see when I do finally upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!